Berzerk here once again with another manga chapter review for Naruto chapter 678. It's called My Will. I thought this chapter was pretty cool. It was kind of slow start, but a pretty big changing of events towards the end, you know. Alright, so let's get right off to this shit. Basically, the first page is like you get to see the god tree engulfing every single village, the sand, the fucking leaf, well, you saw the leaf, but the sand, the cloud, the fucking stone, all that shit. The whole world is engulfed by this massive tree, and you get to see everyone hung from it like cocoons again, which we've already seen. So the next page, Sasuke basically he's a total dickhead on this page, like, for lack of a better term. He's just an ass. Basically, Sakura's like, huh, so she starts trying to Zeus some shit, like, alright, let's figure this out, and Sasuke's like, well, bitch, even if you figure shit out, you ain't doing shit, you ain't nothing. And she just sits there like, damn, like, nothing to say. Kakashi tries to be like, yo, we need to be teamwork, you know, calm down, Sasuke, could be in a dick, and he's like, look, Kakashi, you should shut the fuck up too, because you're basically on the same level as Sakura. Now, I thought that was just an ass move. Like, damn, dude, that's your old sensei. You just call him out like that. That's fucked. So Naruto even is like, damn, Sasuke, it's about teamwork. You're a straight asshole. And it's just, I don't know, to me, I thought it was kind of funny to see him be a total dick like he used to be. But basically, the next page, Kakashi's like, yeah, bitch, I do suck. I am on Sakura's level. Like, you should be the captain. And so he's just like, basically appoints Sasuke new fucking leader of Team 7. He should be the one to be like the one to be calling the shots. Basically, he's got the visual prowess, you know, his Rinnegan and Sharingan, blah blah blah. Yeah, so obviously Kakashi realizes Sasuke has immense power, and instead of talking shit, he just bows down, like, I'm done. Basically, they're like, alright, so everyone who's out of the Susanoo is in the dream world, and then basically after that it's like a transition to the whole dream world thing. You get to see everyone's different Tsukuyomi perspectives, really. It's kind of cool. I mean, to me, it was kind of a waste of panels on some parts because I already knew what dreams were going to be what. I mean, Hinata, obviously, she's with Naruto-kun, who, that was a fucking spoiler alert. I mean, no one could have figured that one out, right? Choji, he basically, his dream is he finally found a bitch that thinks it's manly to eat massive amounts of food. What a wonderful Tsukuyomi that must be. Basically, Shikamaru, his Tsukuyomi is to be with Tamari but not get married. And I mean, in the Tsukuyomi, you see like Asuma's alive again, you know, in Hinata's you see Neji's alive. So I mean, in the Tsukuyomi, yeah, all their relatives or friends or family or teachers are alive again that were dead, you know. So it is doing what Madara said it would do, kind of, in a way. And they do seem happy, you know. Kiba, his dream is he's Hokage and he creates Dog Day. It's a new holiday, apparently. Shino's dream is to discover a new insect species. Like, ooh, what a great dream. Oh, sorry, guys, I'm a little sick, too, so this is kind of tough. But basically, Tsunade's dream is that Dan is alive again, and he's Hokage, and her little brother's alive, Jiraiya is alive, Orochimaru's a good guy. Gaara's dream is to be a little kid again and basically have a normal family life. From the looks of it, it's like a happy family. Him, Kankuro, Tamari, and his parents seem to be having a great old time in there. The Mizukage Maiterume, her dream is to get married, and it shows all the Kage attending her wedding, you know, in their suits and everything, looking all formal and happy. And I think that was like, oh yeah, 10-10, her dream is for Guy and Lee to be cool, apparently. They have new hairstyles and they could act cool. Which I just thought was what a dream. That's all she wants out of life, apparently, is Guy and Lee to be cool. And apparently Lee wants to beat the shit out of Naruto and Neji and win over Sakura finally. And yeah, that's his dream, is to plow out Sakura. What a good dream. Oh, and I don't want to forget to mention, there's a page before we see everyone's infinite Tsukuyomi dreams. Basically, it looks like someone's escaping one of the cocoons. It's like a foreshadowing that someone might be able to come out and try to help Team 7, because it looks like one of the cocoons is unraveling. So after all that crap, we basically go back to the Sasuke Susanoo, and Sasuke basically points out a couple of things I already knew. Like, first off, he says that the light from the moon is how you get put into the Tsukuyomi. That's like, if it hits you, you get put under the Genjutsu. I already knew that. But he says something pretty interesting. He says, like, that the light is slowly diminishing. So, like, I didn't know that. I thought it was just going to be full on forever or whatever, as long as Madara is casting it. But apparently the light's diminishing, so. Alright, so basically the moonlight diminishes enough to where Sasuke releases the Susanoo, and boom, Team 7 pops out. Naruto notices Black Zetsu standing there and says, oh, apparently the Tsukuyomi doesn't affect that black guy either. and basically they're just sort of like trying to figure out how they're gonna wake everyone up, you know. And Sasuke basically says, all right, well, the Genjutsu was created using a Rinnegan, so it should be able to be destroyed using a Rinnegan. And Kakashi's like, oh, we're gonna need your left eye. And basically Black Zetsu's like, yo, bitches, you ain't doing shit, cause I'm gonna stop you now. And you're the last one, so I'm gonna end it right now, you know. And then next page, before he can even do anything, Madara swoops in like, bitch, I'm the savior of this world, I'ma handle them. Black Zetsu, get the fuck back. He starts on that rant on how, oh, I turned heaven to hell, I fucking saved everyone from this horrible fate of this world and all this crap. Naruto's like, look, it's nothing but a lie, shut the hell up. And Madara's like, alright, this game's over, I'll handle this shit. And, you know, he seems like he's ready to pull some bullshit out his ass, right? Do something we never seen, and boom, plot twist, goddamn, Black Zetsu shanks his ass through, it looks like it was through the heart. He stabbed him through the back, out through the front of his chest, and it's pretty much dead on through his heart. And Madara is like, what the fuck's going on? You're my will. Zetsu's basically like, look, you think you're so special, like you're so much different than everyone else, you can just use everyone. And basically he basically tells him like, you ain't shit, you're just a bitch, and I'm the one that's gonna do everything now. And Madara's like, fuck, I can't move, like how's this possible, you're my will. And he basically says, look, I ain't your will. And I don't know if this is just maybe this is the effect of the Tsukuyomi on Black Zetsu or something. But he basically says his will is Kaguya's will, basically. Now, I don't know if his will's always been Madara's and the Tsukuyomi switched it up on his ass and now he's Kaguya's will, or maybe Kaguya's been pulling the strings from the very start and Madara just thought that was his shit. Who knows? Team 7's like confused about the whole situation, basically. They're like, what the fuck? What's going on? You know, are they separating? Sasuke's like, no, they're not separating. Like, he basically just saying, he's basically just telling everyone who Kaguya is, explaining Kaguya's power. Basically, her power created conceit. Everyone's scared of her power. Conceit basically means having a very high opinion of yourself or your own abilities. So Kaguya was very conceited. She was a total bitch. FYI, just in case any of y'all didn't catch that. And the very last page is basically Madara just... to me, it looks like Black Zetsu is entering his body, pulling some Orochimaru type shit, like body snatching him. But it's like through his heart, because it looks like Black Zetsu is going in through his heart, and because it's almost like a whole artery vein system thing branching out from the wound. So it looks like he's about to just hop in Madara's body through his heart and like take over, maybe be the last villain, I guess. But I think I'd give this chapter probably a 7.5 out of 10. It was kind of slow start, you know, stuff we've seen already, the tree going through everybody. But I mean, it was kind of cool seeing everyone's Tsukuyomi world, so that was nice. And then that plot twist at the end was just pretty cool. I thought it was funny to see Madara be made the bitch for once, and he's been making everyone a bitch and using every single person throughout the whole series. So it's kind of good to see some payback on his part. Anyways, tell me what you guys thought in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, have a great fucking day. Peace.